Welcome in everyone. We've got the tournaments on APAC today, and we'll be covering PYS number 3, day 3. Before we begin, I'm just gonna kind of check things out on my stream to make sure everything's working properly. So far, I'm checking my Twitch and YouTube, and everything looks good. So that is good. And I think we're just gonna get queued up in a battle here. Just play the rammer. Kind of my only somewhat relevant tech to play. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Hopefully we can make it better with this stream. Fortunately, if you're somehow expecting me to go live for North America, unfortunately I will not be able to cover that today, or later today, but we'll have APAC at least. I think there should be some streamers for North America, so I'm not too worried about that.
Let's get this show on the road.
Right, I think we have some good matches coming up. We'll be seeing Group 2. We'll be watching Group 2 today, so it'll be... I can't remember the teams, all of them at least, but we will see two of the teams we saw yesterday, Glory and... what is it? Churd, I think. CHRD. This is not a winning angle for me, so I'm gonna relocate. Also, did I go into the turret? Where did it even hit? I don't know. Man, I'm getting penned by everything today. Don't really think the rammer's a great tank. Am I getting penned? Yeah, I'm getting penned through the mountlet. That sucks. Oh well. That was probably my bad. Not gonna lie. What is the bulldog doing? Can't get shot on, unfortunately. Oh man, they took up the VK. Okay. Alright, it's fine, we'll just play it cool. We're down half our HP, we've done nothing in return. This thing doesn't really have a lot of gun pressure, to be honest. Considering the turret weakness, like you'd think that you'd be able to use gun pressure at least to mitigate some of that. Oh, I'm getting shot in the side, it's over. GG's guys, I might get one shot of damage here. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. Let's go forward, I guess. And I'm gonna die to the VZ. Boy, that was a tough run. What can you do, though? I think I have enough time to play one more. Not gonna lie, I'm happy to know that Copperfield is not going to be part of Reforged. At least for now. I hope that map never comes to Reforged. Really wish I had a tier 10 on this account, that'd be great. All good? Oh hey, 7. What's up, man? After this battle, we'll definitely be able to get into the tournament room. I'm praying this battle doesn't take all 7 minutes, that would be unfortunate. Okay. You know, I could have sworn like the Grizzly was like a free tank to get, but I haven't got on this account. Maybe is it a time-based thing and I just ran out of time? I don't know, because I made this account like a little while ago, to be fair. So try right now. Are you kidding? I should have just gotten a kill. Bruh. Let's go chase this Jihi down and then we'll go take care of the rest of them. And we're playing against bots, so... Oh my goodness. Really? The things I do. Stream on APAC. I think we'll just go in for the HE here. Imagine? Oh no. That was really optimistic. This might not have been a good idea actually. Nobody got time to aim. That's what I say to cope with me missing my shots. Oh, hold on, I actually have good HE here. There we go. Nice. I just hit my gunner. Okay, hold on, I got the ring kill here. Let's go! Nice. If I can... Oh, it hit the spot right where I didn't want it to. It's okay. Man, my FPS is bad. Also, this is... It feels like I'm playing a heavy tank. My goodness. Yeah. Hit him with AP. Like, nothing's... Okay, now my driver's damaged. There we go. Okay, room invite should be out. I can stop entertaining you with really bad gameplay. Thank goodness. Well, maybe. We have the invite. I'm going to switch to the BRB screen, and then I'm going to set up my room preview screen. And yeah, I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes. Alright guys, we're back. And as you can see now, the exact amount of time remaining until the match starts. So I just removed my username. I could maybe remove my Discord server, like, plug, my username back, I don't know. But I think this is better, so you guys can see how much time is remaining. You don't have to just go off of me. So it looks like we're going to be playing our first match on Malinovka. I think that's a fun map. And it'll be Churd versus BIP. Okay, so Churd running 2 Felicias, 2 Kronwagens, 2 FV215Bs, and an RHM. And BIP running 4 Kronwagens, 2 Felicias, and an RHM for now. Here we go, Malinovka coming up soon. Alright, match 1 is underway. And Churd activating those speed boosts, getting active over to mostly the CB side. BIP doing the same thing. Speed boost activated over to A side, looks like. And will the RHM take an early cap, or just trying to grab some info? That's probably a rational decision for now, and is moving into A side. So doesn't look like Churd has any reset opportunities. Some blind shots attempting to go in there. Wow, I didn't know there was a cloud cover on this map. Alright. Now this is interesting. Is VIP gonna remain in the town a little bit, have a foot there? Or are they gonna use their other tanks to go into the spawn of Churd? Churd was able to grab C-Cap, FV Davy, and skill issue over in C. We do see some damage coming out onto the Kronwagen and Felicia of VIP here. Significant damage. Now, is Churd going to try to make a play into the spawn of VIP, perhaps? Dig out some of these tanks? VIP not really reinforcing their tanks, so they could be planning to just pull them out. It looks like Kron's got the speed boost activated, might be getting out of there. We see some damage coming out in the center aisle of the map. Bao taking a little bit of damage from Null, it seems. And the cap difference is just about 1 kill, so Churd is choosing to go for B cap. Can put some pressure onto VIP. And unless the Felicia Duststorm here is able to get resets. No, misses the shot. And Wyko from Churd able to survive on B cap long enough to get the cap down. Does take a shot there. But this will pressure BIP. Will force them to reconsolidate their forces here. Wow, Gatha taking more damage, down to about 1200 HP now. 3 shot, most tanks here. Null getting aggressive onto 158 Coke here. But Coke does have some backup. Blau in the spawn there. Churd up to 700 points now. BIP will have to respond relatively soon. Have to make a play on B cap, it seems, because A is pretty far away. And Agatha just continuing to bleed damage. This is going to be hurtful for BIP's chances to take B side. As the Felicia does step in, but is getting bled very significantly. 1400 now, and Waiko's going to have more shots. We're going to see the reset here. BIP does drop the tank in B. So I'm in the middle of the map. I need to get out of here. And 4 Iris, looking very low now. Churd showing tuning to a win here. 990 points. And that will be it. Reaches 1,000 points. Just able to hold BCAP very successfully. Commentary was a little shaky there at the end, guys, sorry. At that point, Churd had pretty much won. Once they were able to repel the capper on B, they had wrapped that game up. It's good for them. Not much to show on the strat sketch here, but I can just illustrate a couple things. Both teams holding their spawn. Here, I'm going to put this on white. Both teams holding their spawn. And Churd able to prevent anything from getting even close to C-cap. We had big bleeds on Agatha over here without even trying to get over there. And then B-cap, they had that covered 3 different angles. So there was, I believe there was a tank over on A side. If not, there was tanks coming from here, and then there was the Waiko and the Felicia right next to B. So well done from Churd, and let's see how they do on the other side. We're running a bit of a different lineup. We got a Ho-Ri in there instead of another 215 B. Otherwise looking pretty much the same. VIP is running 2 116 F3s, so they're going to drop 2 Crown Bonnets for that. Alright, match 2 is underway now. Zoom out. Let's see what's going on. FPS down to 36, unfortunately. Alright, looks like VIP is moving their tanks over to A side. Sure, just moving on all directions, it seems. Wow, look at this. We got Professor making a very bold play over to C, choosing not to go to B-cap. Now this might trigger a response. I don't think Forget Me or Not is going to be in place to get a reset there. Skill issue grabbing A side. And Churd will have the cap advantage very slightly. Just 5 points. So that could just be a kill that VIP needs, but either way they'll have to do something. So we see double Kronwagen from Churd moving out across the A side. Wow. BIP just leaving most of their pretty much all their tanks in spawn. This could be a trap. I mean, look at this. Churd does take a shot there. And are we going to see the push? Looks like it. Churd could be shoved here. Davey will have some shots. Keep some constant DPM. But Churd, this could be it for him. I think he's going to be going here. Agatha taking a huge bleed again, 1200. even more damage. 800 goes in. He's a one-shot. He's gonna get picked up for sure. So he goes. Churd, Cook will go. As these tanks are gonna clip out. Wow. They take pretty much a free tank there. BIP is now up on cap, up on HP. But I might say they're in a slight bit of a bad position, perhaps. Jay over here, quite low. Skill issue will clean him up, I'm sure. And now BIP racing to take their spawn back, but they're going to be met with some heavy resistance. 709 getting completely deleted. Wow. Full HP to nothing in just seconds there. Now this is the strength of the 215B. It doesn't have a clip, but it does have constant DPM. And these BIP tanks are pretty much empty. So that Kronwagen goes. BIP had a good trick up their sleeve, but was not able to continue it. This match is not over yet, of course, but considering the 2v5, BIP is in tough straits. Professor bleeding now. And yeah, we can pretty much call it almost. Churd will be taking this game too. Trap not working well for BIP. Had the two kills to 1, but then it was pretty much boxed in all over the A cap. And since this is best of 5, we are not quite done yet. Churd has one more game to win, and it's also a chance for a BIP to make a comeback. We'll be headed to New Bay as our next map, so let's check that out shortly. You know what, before I do that, I have a little bit of time. Let's go back to Winter Malinovka and let me just illustrate what I was talking about. So Churd sets up the attack in their spawn. They do flush out 2 Kronwagens, from what I remember, and they retake A site, which was nice, but then we could see that Churd had wrapped all the way around into this spawn here, and suddenly BIP was just boxed into this A site, and they had nowhere to run. So the crossfires were coming in from behind, RHM from skill issue, we had shots coming out from B, we had tanks all over the spawn of BIP, and yeah, that advantage just not lasting very long. Alright, let's get back to our next map. Okay. Alright, it's New Bay 10. This is, I think, the first time I've ever covered this map in competitive streaming, so this is new for me as well. They're moving their forces over to A. Looks like BIP will be going for the B side. This could be interesting. If BIP senses an advantage here, they could grab C cap early and be up 2 caps to 1, although we do see Davey anchoring. Although if he's going to be by himself, this could be risky. BIP does just make the push. They're going to be going for the shove here. They're looking to clean up Davey, but they are taking a lot of damage on the crossing in return. They do have to leave a tank behind to grab B. That will be the Hillary. And Davey just getting bled hard here. Yeah, he's gone. No way to save him. Xiaohe may want to get out of there before he's next, to be honest. Soda 9 grabbing C cap. So an early pickup for VIP, but you can even note that they're down on HP by just a little bit. And now the Churd tank's flooding back in. See Wyco, Forget Me Not, and Churd Coke coming in. Forget Me Not down to half his HP. And we see 709 is quite low now. He's going to be the focus. Churd Coke will be next. Presumably he's picked up. There he goes. And this just evolved into an all-out brawl here. C-Cap being retaken by... Nope. Moved off. Honestly, Cap's not much of an issue here. And VIP keeping more tanks in the game here. 6v4 now. Churd is going to have to focus on cleaning up some kills. That Gatha will be clipped by skill issue, presumably. And Bao all alone, trying to do the 2v1 now. Skill issue and Shout trying to get back into the fight. HP looking roughly even, but again, actually the guns are even as well now. Oh, not anymore. Wyco down. Oh, it's now 2v3 now. Churd is going to have to get some nice shots in to make this a 3-0 sweep. Otherwise, the VIP looks like they might be in the room here to grab a match. Skillisher needs to try to figure out how to get the Ho-Ri without bleeding too much of his own HP. And just takes a free shot there in return, honestly. Ron will be able to clip out Xiaohe. And he goes, and now skill issue in a 1v3 here. That looks like it will be the end of him. Just not able to bring it back. VIP with that free kill on Davey. And they just carried that into the endgame. So VIP grabs match 3. So the aggression from VIP working out nicely this time. Able to just go straight through C, left a Ho-Ri to grab Cap, and then 5 other tanks storming through C, able to clip out Davey pretty much instantaneously. And from there, Churd just not having the best counterattack. Perhaps could have attacked from multiple angles, maybe down through C side here. Didn't have to rush it. But either way, VIP carrying their momentum all the way to the end. Alright, 30 seconds remaining. We can just go over some rosters. Churd running the Ho-Ri again, 2 FVs, 2 Felicias, and 2 Kronwagen, excuse me. VIP running heavy on the Clippers. We've got 2 Felicias, 2 116 F3s, and 3 Kronwagens. So Churd will have perhaps a sustained effort with the DPM, sustained DPM advantage. But VIP has the clipping potential. It seems like every time I have the second time on a map, my FPS just crawls to a halt, unfortunately. Anyways, Churd making their way over to B side. And they will be met by VIP, so this could get interesting. Looks like VIP with the double cap will be able to grab C first. What are we going to see? We haven't really seen much spotting, so either team... Oh, Wyco spotted 7 or 9 kings as well. It's interesting. So is one team going to push across the center here? No, it looks like VIP is rotating back to spawn, at least sending a couple of tanks. Maybe working the bridge line. We do see our first bleed there. Forget me not taking some damage. Taking more damage now. Oh, down to 1100, 1500. This is the clipping potential I was talking about earlier. Without even firing a single shot in return. Now Churd making their play into C side. Remember that VIP is a couple of guns down just because they did rotate some stuff back to spawn. It's actually a pretty good angle. I might just hold it here and just zoom in. Forget me not very low. Needs to back off. Down to a one-shot. We got some Churd tanks holding the corner there. Now, will they reassert themselves into... Oh, Forget Me Not is picked up by Agatha. But Xiao Hei in an aggressive position already does take a bleed there. These Kronwagons in the middle are taking it up somewhere. Look at that. 1800 into Churdikok, and he will surely get picked up. He goes. Churd find themselves 2 guns down now. Wyco will be soon to follow, so it'll be 7v4 now. This push just leading into VIP's strengths here. And I find myself questioning now, forget Churd's chances of victory, will they be able to grab some kills to make it even look even? We do pick up Gatha and Noel. So this match not quite over. Yeah, I shouldn't be that early to say it, but Shahao looking very low. Davey also quite low. Bao is going to be picked up eventually. Skill Shield, the only healthy tank on BIP's team, but they are leading in the caps actually. Churd taking this game back, they do have quite a bit of a chance. Skill Issue is going to be able to just move in and grab some kills here. Despite the 2v3 now, was 2v4. The full HP Octopus is going to be able to just assert itself. Jib won't even have a response. Does have that reserve shell, but that will be it. He's going to go. And now Churd on the precipice of victory, honestly. Somewhat surprised, but Churd has taken this game completely back. One moment, this is why I need to be very careful with how I... Wow, wait, hold on. He is tracked, though. But eventually he will be able to just pick up for Irzu. Davey does go down. And Skillshare needs to take this fight now before the 116 can load shells. Skillshare will be a 3-shot. And Mr. just needs to arguably just reload his clip and hope for a bounce. I'm not sure what to say here. Gets a bleed in. But yeah, there we go. Skill Issue just carrying the match with his HP at the end there. Churd wins 3-1. Well, I kind of eat my words every time I have something negative to say about Churd. I just end up eating it responsibly. I was critiquing their lineups yesterday, and then they just swept matches. Anyways, well done to Churd there. Oh, we got our next match starting right now. Interesting. So we must be in semifinals lower then. Let me take a look. Actually, I'm gonna go to the VRP screen. We'll be back in a minute or two. Right. So we have quite a bit of time here, 3 minutes remaining. But we're going to have BIP versus Top in the semifinals lower bracket. That's why our room started immediately. So after this match, whoever wins this will be moving to the upper brackets finals. Honestly, I don't mind this arrangement at all. It just means less time for me to entertain with my poor gameplay and more time for you guys to watch some tournament battles. So it's nice. Excuse me. We actually might miss finals upper bracket. Depends how quickly this is over. Because that match will probably, those matches will probably be starting pretty soon. And yes, we're going to be headed to Naval Frontier, which I believe is like potentially in the French Riviera or something like that. I don't know. Somewhere in the European Mediterranean region. Or perhaps the North Sea. I think there's a sign in German, if I can't remember. Anyways. BIP looking heavy with the clips. We got 2 Felicias and 5 Kranwagens. And this is interesting. Top will be running 2 Mouse and 5 Kranwagen. Wonder what the Mouse strategy is on Naval Frontier. I don't see any boost tanks. Like, you know, sometimes you see like a T100 or like even like a Gorilla 15. There is a boost option for them. Maybe not South Spawn though. I think for North, yes. But anyways, I would imagine the Mouse tanks will be going to B side, into the B cap. Because it's very risky to send them across over to what I believe it's A. Yeah, A cap. Because they will get bled significantly on the crossing. Although maybe not, because the BIP team is running a lot of heavy tanks, no light tanks in the middle, perhaps. It'll be interesting to find out. Alright, a couple seconds to go. I'm going to get you going on our introduction to Naval Frontier. Match 1 is underway for semifinals losers bracket. VIP activating speed boost. Got a couple tanks crossing for A side, a couple tanks going to the middle. Now I'm very curious to see what Top's going to be doing with the Mouses. One Mouse going to the TD spot, and we have another Mouse splitting up towards perhaps B side. And no spots yet. Notably, BIP giving up anything on the C side. They do have Null, perhaps, to overlook C side, but no real presence. And look at Jid, quite low, already down to 1400 HP. Do have a BIP tank stepping aid momentarily, does step off. Sin takes a shot there, takes 2 actually. That will make it a little bit more difficult for Top to reset A. You can see that C site is now being taken by negative. And with no resets likely, I'm not really going to spend too much time looking at him. Blue Dan gets an HE reset on the Kranwagen, but that's not going to be lasting very long. Mouse does have a bit of a long reload, and is bleeding quite significantly, trying to get a reset there. Just maybe not the best tank for that. Zin does manage to grab it at right before it's capped. But with BIP taking B side, this will put a lot of pressure on top to make a counterplay. For Irisu taking some more damage. Let's see what those, even with double mouse, HP looking very even. I would really say in favor of Team BIP despite being down by about 100. Now Stewie going straight into B. Will be backed up by negative perhaps in Manhattan. Agatha maybe looking to get a dump here. Will the reset come in time? No, it won't. So Top manages to grab B side with Stewie. Stewie now trying to back out of there, but probably take a lot of damage if he does that. 709 trying to dump into him. 709 taking damage in return. Zin looking to get back into the fight. Stewie just bleeding more HP on the way out. And he's gone. Negative now. Looks like he's trying to pressure the mid tanks from BIP. 709 looking very low. Negative might be able to pick up that kill there. And he's no problem. Picks it up instead. Toxicity now flanking Null. So we'll have a 2v1 there. And now BIP making a play into the spawn up top. Felicia and Kron. Another Kron looking to just clip out Ludan here and then take care of Kron. No problem. He goes. So now we'll have that 1v1. These BIP tanks might just be going for Manhattan now. Gotha with the full clip. MNR, Kronwagen, Nidhogg, also the full clip. Wow, takes a lot of damage there. And just Manhattan not really going. I was expecting him to be kind of bleeding a lot more here. Looks like they will get him, but Zin able to dump his clip into MR here. He goes, just like that. VIP looking very strong. They do clip out, no problem. Got Jib versus Toxicity. Toxicity will have the damage to take out Jib. As he goes, now we have 3-on-3 here. Top, a negative trying to grab B site. Zin goes down, and now Top just not looking very healthy. Trying to stem the bleeding. BIP up to 955 now. Toxicity pretty much on a one-shot. And he'll be taken out by Professor. Still a pretty entertaining match one there. With VIP victorious. A lot of rotations, although a lot of, like, I would say maybe one or like solo rotations, not a lot of coordinated team play. Maybe I might want to walk that statement back a little bit. Might have been a little too harsh. But thanks. Moving around the map quite a bit, which honestly leads to a very dynamic gameplay, and I think good for watching. Looks like Top might be keeping those mouse. No, just okay. Looks like they've got one mouse now. 6 Kronwagen. And VIP notably picking up a light tank. I think that's very helpful for Naval Frontier. Otherwise running 4 Kronwagen and 2 Felicia. Not much to say right now. I did notice an interesting milestone on my YouTube channel though. Hit 200 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. Really appreciate it, even though I'm not in it for the numbers or the money. Neither of which are very substantial for me. Anyways, we're headed to match 2 in a second here. I did just want to thank you guys for the support. It does mean a lot. Very close to 150 followers on Twitch. you're watching on Twitch, thank you. I consider dropping a follow. It does mean a lot because I do mainly stream on Twitch for my, which I don't stream very much in general, but I do use Twitch as my like informal streams, and I only use YouTube for comp streams and if I rarely want to make a video. But anyways, maybe with Reforge coming out soon, we might be looking at that a little more often. But enough yapping from me about my channel. It's time to watch match 2. Looks like VIP is splitting their forces, sending some tanks to mid and then a couple of tanks to seaside. And top, speed was activated, doing the same thing really. Got a couple tanks going up seaside, a couple tanks going mid, and nothing really going A side for now. 709 is overwatching that. Nagata looking for some bleeds here. This is the first shot on Manhattan. Manhattan going straight to the C-cap. Will BIP have a response for this? For Airsu trying to get a shot in there, does miss. Hits the second one. And hits the third one. So now Manhattan down on a little bit of HP, and Null perhaps looking to assert himself. HE splash is going into 4 Airsuit, and a real shot does go in now. T100 is on A-cap. Doesn't look like top will have a response to that, so getting C is very imperative now. Ludan perhaps trying to get involved. Manhattan down to half his HP now. It hasn't really gotten much to show for it. Ludan perhaps might be just going down the middle of between B and C. As a distraction. Gets a shot in, but will likely take more in return. See some bleeds going into Agatha there. A favored target, it seems. Significant bleed into Toxicity along with negative. Ludan looking very low. Well, not very low, honestly. Still at 1300 HP. And now Noel looks like he's going to get shoved by negative. Stewie also coming in to help. Zin on a one-shot, just on a sliver of HP there. Whereas who misses shot. And Noel quite low, although it does get manages to escape for now. This will make it a little bit awkward for top. They'll have to send a tank out to get him. Check the rest of the map. 709 making a rotation perhaps back over to the C ramp. As Fortitude is kind of alone. It looks like Manhattan will be making a shove. They'll still getting damage out despite being on a sliver of HP there. He will be going soon, I'm sure, as will Ludan. Although the Felicia does miss that shot. And now we have the shove down here. 709 trying to take on Stewie. Negative looking very healthy. Get that clip. Wow. 709 had a lot of shells there. No problem does go down. Katha looking quite low, but BIP just in a very comfortable position up on by about 3600 HP. And holding the cap lead. Negative, the only one looking very healthy, and is being now pursued by 3 tanks. So that healthiness will not last for very long. Manhattan trying to get into the action. The negative going from full HP to nothing in just seconds. This Clipper meta is unforgivable. And of course, these VIP tanks won't have much of a response to Manhattan as their clips are dry. Manhattan won't have much of a response either as he's only 1 tank. And this will be it for Manhattan as Professor's coming in to maybe snatch the kill. Fortitude gets it. I'm sorry, Jay gets it instead. So VIP winning a very dominant match there. I feel like now that the match is over, I can question the validity of those mouses. We can actually, we have a little bit of time, we can check the damage. I don't really usually care about the damage, it's not that significant. But sometimes it does show like kind of what's being useful and what's not. Yeah, Ludin grabbing 1300, which, I mean, again, the mouse is not supposed to be a damage dealing tank. 2 VIP tanks doing 4k. Alright, we gotta get ready for our next map. We're gonna be on the Greek island of Helas. Oh, hold on one second. Let's get you on the preview screen. So what are the teams thinking about for Helas? Looks like Top's going to be running 6 Kronwagen and 1 200. Stewie. And VIP running their 2 Felicias again, 4 Kronwagens and a 200. Each team running a 200. Seconds to go. Here's your intro to Helas. Match 3 is underway. Let's see what these teams are cooking. Kronwagen Speed Boost activated from VIP, looking to assert themselves in the town. And Top moving their tanks over to Seaside, along with Toxicity to grab A, although this could get really awkward for Toxicity. Oh, look at that. Will he escape? Able to for a minute on 10 HP. Someone just needs to shoot a spitwad at him. He'll be knocked over. Wow, look at that. That was crazy. The Top did grab C-Cap and are looking to bring some force presence back. But will they be able to stop the A-Cap? Although, really, VIP doesn't need it. They are leading Cap and have that tank it down to 10 HP. Amazing that Toxicity was able to survive that, honestly. Let's take a look at the spawn here, actually. Stewie and No Problem trying to get active in the middle. Just Stewie, what am I saying? He's in the back. No Problem is getting active in the middle. Null is anchoring the spawn for VIP. And finally, Toxicity does go. Agatha is able to pick him up. Not sure what that poke was about. So once again, VIP finds himself in a very comfortable position, and it's going to be up to Top to respond to this with a gun down. Negative bleeding a little bit of HP as he moves in by himself. And he will be wrapped around by Agatha. 709 also looking to get a dump on him. A lot of tanks in mid, and we do see shots being traded. Manhattan taking quite a bit of a blow there. Continuing to bleed, Agatha might actually have this kill. Depends on if he's going to get away. No, Agatha does miss that shot. No Problem also looking in dire straits. Null is going to be a one-shot. And there we go. Negative is picked up. Not sure what the play was about, to be honest. Luke down, also looking very vulnerable. Might get some damage in before his demise. Null does finally drop for VIP, so they lose their first tank. But tanks dropping like flies for Top. They're just going to have 2 tanks remaining against 6 here. So VIP making short work of Top. I'll start with that big bleed on Toxicity, and then just not able to respond adequately in the counterattack. light tank on light tank violence. Looks like Professor will be getting the kill shot, and is sending top out of the tournament. Let's take a look at the chart and see when our next match will be. I want to see if the upper bracket for finals is being played right now. Spurred versus Glory, we saw them a lot yesterday. And it looks like that match will be starting in about 5 minutes from now, or about 6 minutes from now. So we could be seeing the invite very soon. BIP will be waiting for their opponent after upper bracket finals is decided. We can also take a look at Group 1 as well, since we're here. Looks like it'll be Cats versus INS in upper bracket, and their matches will be starting roughly the same time, in about 5 minutes from now. And we've got Borum versus 2GIC. I did spectate 2GIC, I think, in the last PYS. Their matches are ongoing, so we'll see. Try to take a look at them later. We're gonna get an invite to the upper bracket finals. It should be coming in about a minute or so. If we don't get an invite, then I have to face the chances of entertaining you guys for like 40 minutes, potentially. Which I don't want to do. Do some of this stuff in the garage just to click some buttons. Oh, we don't have an premium account, that's fine. We'll do for all 3 maps, all 3 weathers. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get an invite to the upper bracket. It's kind of unfortunate. At least we'll be able to watch. I would imagine we'll be able to watch grand finals. I would hope so. But I guess we'll be waiting until losers finals. So a little unfortunate. I had never spec'd semi lower, so I was kind of anticipating this. It's fine. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be getting an invite, which means... I'm almost tempted to switch to my North America account. That's probably not a good idea, but I'm very tempted to switch. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to stay on this account. If it was easy to switch, I'd have to close the game. I don't want to screw up anything on my stream, so... I guess I'll just have to play on here. Yeah, I would probably make the switch, but again, I'm just a little concerned that some of my, with the stream live, if I close the application, some of my Windows captures, like overlay screens, whatever on OBS, might get screwed up. I really don't want that to happen. If I close the exe and I have to like reload it again. In theory, it should be fine. The other thing too is I don't know, I won't know when, it's so slow. I won't know when the matches are over on upper bracket. Yeah, I definitely would have received the invite now if I had if I was going to be receiving it. Would have received it like a minute or two ago. This match is going to be starting in 2 minutes now. The first match, match 1. So I think it's pretty much safe to say that I didn't get it. That's fine. Wonder if I can play raiding tanks, raiding battles in this tank. Not that I really want to be honest. Rammer's not very impressive vehicle. Playing on weak ping. I mean, 140 is not terrible, but it's like really not ideal either. It doesn't have enough gun pressure to get over the ridge, so I'm gonna have to drive over here. Although no one really getting blades on my team for now. This thing's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. I'm just gonna try to fire that, I don't know. Then back off. Alright, what to do? Maybe we just kind of move into mid and hope they push us or something? I don't know. It's hard to be tier 7 tank in tier 8 battle. Unless you're like in a smasher or something. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna HE and that didn't even do anything. Jeez, Tayete has a lot of HP also. I need to be careful with the SMV here. This thing doesn't have like much pen at all. And because I'm a cheapo, it doesn't have a lot of credits, I'm not running a lot of premium shells. And there's really nothing I can do, I'm just gonna have to wait, I guess. This stuff he said might be overextending here. Okay, gets picked up by the Titan, it's fine. I want to make sure I'm not next. I have to be wary. You know, I might... Okay. I'm just gonna stay here, I think. Yeah. Just wait for them to push me. Maybe I get some damage. Well, I even spawned the Barask. I'm like kind of concerned I won't. Okay, there's Barask. Okay, let's try to get something. I mean, Jesus. We're down to 3 tanks and I haven't got any damage. Switch to the Panthers. A little bit of an easier target. And I'm sure the Barask is just gonna clip me out now. Yeah. Man, this is brutal. What am I really supposed to do? I don't know, maybe someone could tell me. Yeah, just keep grinding tier 4. Taking a look at the chat. Someone asked if I was a fifth floor gaming. No, I'm not. If I was, I would hope I would be getting paid overtime for working at 4 in the morning. But now it's 5 o'clock now. But now I'm just a player with nothing to do. Getting a little bit lucky with those shots there. Nice. Oh, got a heads here. Okay. Oh, you gotta kill me. I didn't really aim that well. It's fine. I would like to pick up that stirrup at some point, but not too big of a deal. It's fine. Next time I'll actually aim it. I didn't really know where it was, so. Yeah, that's why I've been kind of trying to make snapshots, because he does have a pretty hard-hitting gun. At least for me. Okay, he's gone. Nice. We'll have the one shot on auto. Whatever. Take 150, it's fine. Let's go take out this A20. Imagine if this. Oh no, I didn't just fire it. That was a lot of damage per turn. I think we're just gonna keep playing this tank, honestly. Why not? Very happy about the fact that I'll never need to use another account besides my main account once Reforged comes, because I'll be able to just, you know, it'll be one unified server. Boy, I'm looking forward to that. Even though the ping issues will remain, I'll be able to just use all my tanks from my main account. Can't believe that subject you guys to tier 4 gameplay. I guess I could ask for a press account on APAC, but like, I don't think I'm gonna get it because of why, right? Like, there's, you know, I might be covering a little bit of the like round robin stuff, but besides that, I mean, Reforged is coming in less than a month now, and there's gonna be no need for that. Only use for a press account really would just be so I can have some more entertaining tanks to play. Wait, what the heck? Hold on. So is it me or does this thing have more gun depression now? Maybe not. It's like only 5 degrees or something. I can't imagine why. I didn't upgrade the turret or anything. We'd probably consider running away. Like, I know these are bots, but, you know, still. Wow, that guy got an ammo rack. Okay, that's fine. Kind of a poorly aimed shot. Yeah, the other one really was. I got lucky and hit that. Jeez, okay. It's fine. Well, that was just greedy. I gotta stop with the HE, guys. It's not working out. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Let's get in here and win the match. Let's be a hero. That's a lot of armor. I gotta be careful I don't throw my tank away, actually. This third looks like the real tank, but... Oh my god. Please, someone kill him for me, because apparently I'm not capable. Okay, he fired this move. Are you being for real? Come on. Okay, good. Jeez. Alright, before we get into the next match, let's take a look to see if we have any invites. I don't think it'll be a while. Oh, hold on. Oh, what's this? Oh, preview weekend. Okay. Let's take a look at this, actually. I was wondering when they were going to do this. Okay. So, everyone gets a chance to try the release version during the preview. Okay. Join us to update. Try update. Okay, so... Okay, ooh, interesting. So, the more battles, you need to do 30 battles to get the set license. This is huge. This is the big guy. Okay, good. I was wondering, because they mentioned that they were going to give away 3 set licenses, and now I think I know how to get 2 of them, so... Okay, so play on the... And it's only 3 days, too. It's May 29th, 30th, and 31st, so had to be kind of active to get the set license. But I think with this, people will be very active to get the set license. It's a huge reward. And that will be coming out in a week from now. Okay. Server staying open until June 1st. Tech test is actually active right now. People that were able to sign up on the Discord server. Okay, this is great. So I still don't know how to get one of the other set licenses though. Alright, anyways, that's pretty cool. And I think the other one is going to be from the Forge Fire event, which is right here. Going to effort. Come on, people. Get active. Remember, you have to get 100 flames in order to claim any of these rewards, so you're definitely encouraged to log in. Get your daily spark container going. Do your overheat container. So it looks like this is... the first one was free, then I won 3 battles, and got 1, and then now it's 5 battles, so this could just continue to get harder. I feel like it's not really the right way to go about it, but whatever. What's this? Ignition sequence container. Contains gold. Interesting. And actually has a chance to drop Tanker's Ring. Okay, so this is, I think this is the first way to get an unlimited amount of Tanker's Rings if you keep like getting this container, which I don't know how it's going to be obtainable. If it's just time-based, then it won't be infinite, but if you can just buy this over and over again, then you can probably get a lot of Tanker's Rings. Interesting, okay. Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing what the score is, so I'll just have to kind of keep checking the... You know, let's hold on. Let's find some more of these rewards. Oh, wait a minute. USSR light tanks? I can do that. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Just chilling around, waiting for our tournament invite. And yeah, we'll be watching back-to-back matches. So once upper bracket finals is over, then we'll be covering lower bracket, and then immediately after that, grand finals will start. So get ready for a lot of tournament matches back-to-back. And it will be best of 7 as well. Oh wow, spotted. Is that the SU-85? Interesting. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, Sonya. Come on, man, really? What's going on? Just full sent me. I'm back here, guys. Wait, hold on. Might be able to survive this. Okay, great. Now we have the SU. Oh, I think. Oh my god! I think I actually hit the blind shot. That's hilarious. I just aimed it in the general vicinity of the bush. Problem is, okay, that's the problem. Yeah, I might want to just like run away, honestly. Just get the heck out of here. Oh, it's a good thing I did. The SU was looking to clean me up. Oh my god. It's getting stressful now. M7's gonna have to clean that guy up. I don't want to overexpose the multiple tanks. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, rip. Now I'm gonna die. Oh well. What could you do, right? Oh yeah, I can purchase KV5 now, actually. I should do that. Oh, it's taking a while. Don't mind the mods, guys. Wait, did I research that? Oh, I did. Let's buy this, actually, as well. Of course, I won't have enough credits to really put any, like, buy any ammo or equipment or whatever, but it's fine. Oh my god, I forgot how much models KV1 has. Let's actually play the SU. Push Bixby the gun. I think I will. Oh, we won that game? No way. I want to see if I hit the blind shot in SU. Yeah, I get it. I did! Hit it for 144, that's funny. I gotta change the modules, I mean the symbols as well. A very specific way of doing the modules. I always do repair kit, and then like super consumable, which is usually adrenaline, and then I do multi at the bottom. Let's run a consumable as well. Oh yeah, if we buy this one, we get just 5,000 for all of these. Whatever. Hey, we peaked at 27 viewers. What is it when I was watching that last tournament match? That's cool. Oh, 11-second reload. Oh. Honestly, this is an interesting experiment. I'm playing this game like most new players would, or I'm not trying to, you know, grind like a bunch of credits and get all the equipment and all the, you know, Bixby modules, stuff like that before I go in. Okay, don't go over cars, apparently, at low tier tanks. Oh my goodness. This tank is OP, guys. Just one-shots everything. That was nasty. I wonder if I can HG this? Okay, I did. Just didn't hit the tank. Which is the problem. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Honestly, I have no reason to want to engage that guy, especially when I have this one in front of me. Like, can HE, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, it's not looking good, guys. Oh my god, no, this wedge is pushing me now. Oh, that was a really costly balance. Not that it mattered, I was high anyways. No. What can you do? You show all tech tree? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it doesn't allow me to, the mod extended texture does not allow me to purchase any vehicles, but it just allows me to see them, have them displayed. Of course, that mod, although I love using mods, you know, mods that are not like beneficial to gameplay, just cosmetic ones only. But even though I love mods, that mod will no longer be needed, as in Reforged you can spectate, or you can look at any vehicle stats in the game, which I really like that, it's cool. Another benefit to sets. Also, I should have checked, I wasn't really checking. Should have checked to see if the tournament room invite was out. I kind of doubt it's out already. But yeah, who knows. Trude and Glory, I think, are the two teams playing, and both of them are very good. So I'm sure it'll be a competitive set. Man, it's like I'm looking at the wrong tank. Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on. Okay, so question. Why are their bots way better than our bots? Also, that, as I say that, I just bounced the easiest shot of my life. This is really unfortunate here. Okay, let's back off. Thankfully, they're not shooting me. Okay, oh my god, I gotta shut up. Every time I say something, I just regret it. Man, my bots are just so bad at this game. What are we doing? I can't even carry bot matches, guys. Next match win? Good question. Don't know. Room invite is still not out yet. We can take a look at the chart though. Let's take a look. It won't tell us what the score is, but we can just see what's going on. Yeah, I have to wait for one of these teams to lose, and then I'll be able to play, watch them play VIP. See, this is when it'll start. It's not, don't know yet. We can do another match at least. Then we'll just play it slowly after each match. We'll make sure we take a look at our notifications, see if we get the room invite. Alright. Our next match. Please don't hit me on my crossing. This is awkward. If I thought it was a struggle playing... What are we doing here? Is this M7 gonna shove me? This is looking really bad, actually. Hold on. I think cleared these tanks somehow. Okay, we're back up, and then we have 2 tanks on our side. At least this thing's gun is decent, I will say. 820 gun would just miss all the time. Look at this, we're already down. Like, why are my bots just less effective than their bots? I would love to know why. If I grab that kill, actually I'm gonna wait for them. Stewart to get the kill. Oh, we can HE that? Oh, that probably hits for like 200. Yeah, 170. I mean, it's not terrible. This isn't good. There's like 4 tanks at angles on me. That was a poorly aimed shot. Really poorly aimed shot. I just need to back out of here. I think bots have a preference for shooting like tanks that are closer to them. Also, I keep using the wrong attack kit. If I'm not mistaken. He's got his ammo rack damage. Okay, that's helpful. I don't know. He might be able to kill me with this shot though. Okay, we got him. We can move forward again. Waiting for these bots to get in the action. Come on, guys. Shoot. We gotta get back here. We get a fire? That was nice. Oh, come on. Come on. Ugh. Wait, I just realized this A20 is a real player. What the heck? Alpha 2015. As well as Sinak 2015 might be as well. Maybe not. I don't know. That was nasty. Okay, looks like we have our room invite. Yes, we did. So let's get going here. Okay, before we do that, let's switch to BRB screen. Okay. Okay, that was fast. So we only have a minute to go, so thankfully we're able to get out of that match quickly. It's going to be Churd versus PIP. Let's get the room preview screen going. But I have to make some edits first. So we have Lagoon is our next map. So let's get that going on our map trailer. Let's switch the map. Okay, I think we're good to go, guys. Also, I was informed that I don't have to say Glory. I can just say G7. That's the team. Okay. That's for Grand Finals. We'll be watching that later. But right now we have Churd versus BIP for the chance to go to the Grand Finals. And also, whoever wins Grand Finals is moving on to the Professionals. So there's a lot to play for here, guys. Alright. The match 1 is underway. Churd versus BIP. And are we going to see a repeat? Is Churd moving on? A lot to play for and a lot to watch. So Churd taking their tanks over to the seaside. Skill issue getting very active here. Just to be careful it doesn't get clipped out. But we'll have the support of his team all behind him, for sure. Professor from VIP getting onto ACAP. So that's going to put some pressure on Churd. As Davey is moving towards Seaside, we'll be safe from Null. For Arisu might have some shot attempts, maybe? Not sure. It looks like Churd is rotating tanks back to spawn, as well as VIP. They have left the A-side cap, and Waiko moving up the ramp. Null looking for shots, but we'll be backing off now. We can see that BIP has sent a lot of tanks back to spawn, but is set up to potentially make a counterattack on the sea base. 6 tanks over there, and just Professor by himself doing light take things. Trying to find out if anyone's in spawn on BIP, and if he does, he might run into M3, might run into Churda Coke. Churda 158 Coke, that's such an interesting username. Alright. BIP with the early cap lead. So Churda will have to respond with a cap onto B, or pick up kill or something, or retake A. It's another option. Look at 4 Arisu going by himself to potentially, not really sure what the plan is, but he's gonna get some backup now. Just trying to pressure Waiko, it seems. 709 Kings is moving around the flank, as well as Agatha going down the middle. Jay will be joining him, so this could be a big BIP push here. Yeah, Waiko now taking the bleeds. Look at that. 1600, 2000 now on him, and he's going to go just like that. First pick of the game. Churd tanks moving to reassert themselves. Jig looking quite low. Sorry about that. The bush is blocking the way. And Forget Me Not will be dropping to Agatha. He picks him up. So BIP with the tank lead, and they're continuing to push. Xiaohei will be able to get side shots as well as Bao. Bao D. Null now looking to pressure Cherd a Coke. Davey and Skillishu a little bit away from the fight. Not much you want to do. Oh, look at that. Oh, looking extremely low. It does get picked up now. Tanks are even, and HP is in favor of Cherd. 5 very healthy tanks. Skillishu rotating to get shots into Agatha. Now Professor will be looking to take the 1v1. Skillishu not interested, he's running away. Davey will be picking up Agatha in a minute here, or maybe a second. Although for Irisu dumping the clip into Davey. Able to get away with that. Skillishu running away from Professor. Just trying to get a safe spot. And now Cherdikok and Bao looking to push onto 7 and 9. Davey is a little bit vulnerable. And Davey taking another shot, and maybe MR N will have something to say about that. Yeah, he's going to go down to that Kronzhagen. 709 now in a 2v1 situation, although I guess 4 Irisu is in the fight and MR is rejoining, so this could go poorly for Cherd, potentially. 709 will go down, but Bao will go down first. Cherdiko is just going to grab that kill and maybe we'll look to get some distance. Doesn't want to take that 2v1. Skillishu versus and Xiao versus Professor. Skillishu saving the time for the 1v1, and now is the time. Xiaohei taking some lead there, but if he can help out his teammate, Skillishu, ooh, misses the shot. Skillishu looking very low. He's able to survive for now, and looks like Xiao will have the kill. So we're into Cherdikok, and now we'll be able to push for Irisu with the full clip. And Skillishu dies! Dies to fall damage. That's brutal. It probably won't matter. Xiaohei able to get away from now, and Cherdikok looking quite healthy. But I'm sure the Skillishu would take that back if he could. And now we just have the lone VIP tank trying to figure out who to push. Would preferably want to get Xiaohei. Cherdikok looking very healthy. He's going to need 5 shots to take him out. But also doesn't want to give up his armor profile for Cherdikok to clip him out. Excuse me. Just using the speed boost to reposition there. Cap points are in favor of Cherd, notably. So, MRN GHIM4 MK is trying to make his splay here, gonna dump onto Xiao. Although he's not able to. Fires the remaining shot into Cherdikok, and as a one shot will now get picked up. GG's Cherd able to take the victory there. By the way, Chris, I did see your ping on the server, but I haven't really had a chance to read everything. So, as I'm a little busy here, but I will take a look at it once this is done. Looked like you were able to get your tank restored for profits. That's good. Glad to hear that. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go. So it looks like Cherd is running a pretty similar lineup, if not the exact same as last time. And has VIP made any changes? I don't remember. I've seen this lineup before though. They have often run 2 Felicia, 4 Kronwagen, and 1 RHM. It's a pretty pivotal moment right now. If Cherd is able to take the 2-0 lead, like they did last time, then that will give them a huge advantage to just finish them off eventually. So VIP really needs to think about, you know, they can't give up this match 2 here. They need to go even into the next map. Kind of like a duh situation, or, you know, moment, but I just wanted to point it out. match 2 is now underway. Let's see what either team has got in their playbook. Looks like BIP is making the speed boost play over to A side. Skill issue looking to grab some spots on the crossing. Wonder if he's gonna fire his gun. Ooh, takes a blind shot there. Yeah, BIP saw that one coming. Unfortunate for skill issue, as 2 of those shots just completely missed, and then one of them does hit. So BIP very entrenched now into the A side and will not be challenged, although Waiko entered a 1 fake coke. Might be able to get some shots in. Xiaohei and Baodi also looking to get set up. Forget Me Not moving over to A side. So that just leaves Davey and Skillishu, the 2 guys from last time as well. They were kind of in a corner working themselves. And now Professor is in the back. So honestly, BIP, despite being up on cap, could be in a tough situation if Churd is able to wrap them around. They are all locked in that one corner. And ideally, you don't want that to happen. So Mar takes the lead there. Yeah, again, all 7 tanks from BIP just in this one area. It does give Churd a huge chance to take map control if they decide to capitalize on it. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Skillshoot grabbing C-cap and Davey overlooking potentially the spawn, I think, of BIP. And now Professor and MR moving back. They don't want to get boxed in, hopefully. Forget Me Not now stepping B, and this is, again, this is just part of the weakness of keeping yourself into one corner of the map. You're not able to respond to this cap pressure here. So now BIP is going to have to be forced to push. It looks like they're going to be doing it now. Not going to be waiting around very long. Xiaohei and Waiko looking very in trouble here. Xiaohei, I'm giving him maybe 10 seconds. Yeah, he's going to go. And now Waiko is going to be the next target. Sure, tanks getting into the fight. They are taking on the second half of that there, and now Waiko goes. They were able to pick up MR, but now Professor is boxed in. Take a quick look at this 1v1 situation here. Skill issue, Professor down to about 400. Wow, that was a nice HE, I think. Very huge for skill issue to win that fight. Spouty grabs 709, but he will be going down eventually to 4 errors too once he reloads that next shell. Churtikov in dire straits, he's going to get clubbed out. Yeah, Bouty does fall to Jit, and then 4 errors was able to pick up Churtikov. So it's looking good for BIP right now. Let's actually zoom out, which is an interesting situation. Forget Me Not just driving straight through the VI2 tanks trying to pick up 4 Ursu. Gets the reload and is able to finish him off there. Skill issue just very low, can't really fight as well. Davey now very healthy, might be able to do something, but in a 2v3 situation like this, it's going to be difficult for Chur to pull it off. They do have all 3 caps, but their caps only at 650. Not able to really wait them out, and yeah, we can see BIP taking 2 of those caps now. Davey takes 1200 now for nothing. 16 now, 2000 HP. Gets a failed HE and will to go down. That's the issue with the single shot tanks against Clippers. It is just so rough. Skill issue now on a breath of life, and will be probably picked up by a guy at some point. So BIP able to respond very well. And they do take match 2. let's get suited up for match 3. It will be on Rockfield. Alright. So I just want to make a quick point on this map here, Lagoon. So when the Churd tanks were all over A side, the BIP tanks were all over A side, Churd stepping into B was able to give BIP the information to make the push. And really what Churd should have considered doing is once they stepped onto B, and they even had some tanks over on C if I'm not mistaken, they might have moved in a little closer, but they were still out of the fight. They needed to rotate the tanks out of their spawn and get them somewhere else, maybe even back here, or move them to B side and retake PIP spawn or something like that. But just giving those 2 tanks away for free just made it so much harder for them to be able to win this match. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with springing a cap. Is you are letting the other team know, some information. All right, let's get ready to go for Rockfield. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my room preview screen up. Dang it. Oh well. Either way, I think you guys... I can just illustrate again, actually. Oh no, 15 seconds. I better not. Don't want to risk it. Alright, match 3 is underway. Churd sending their tanks over to the seaside. Might be leaving Xiaohe to overlook B and C. BIP doing the opposite. They're moving over to the A side, and look at those spots. Yeah, Agatha does take the bleed. Professor spotted as well going into B side. And is Churd going to have a response for this? They did get a shot into Professor early. The Felicia is racing over to B side from Churd, but I don't think they're going to get this reset. Now the question is how is Professor going to get out of there? We do see some shots coming in either side. Skill issue taking big bleed there, 800 in the light tank. Yes, Professor is able to grab B, Warriors who grabs A. So now Churd has to respond to this cap pressure eventually, but they have time. This Felicia is in mid for Churd, looking a little dangerous. Excuse me, not dangerous, a little vulnerable is what I meant to say. Looks like BIP has shots all over them. WoT and Wyco spotted. Oh, look at this. Now it looks like MR is able to get behind cover. So we're trying to get some shots on. If I were to say anything, I would probably say Agatha is the weak link here on BIP. If Churd is able to push forward and not get collected by the Kronwagen, they might be able to dump onto Agatha and then retake B site. If they attempt to go down the middle of B, Krons from the top will be able to dump and move in. BIP now on 780. This is going to force Churd's hand to make a move quickly. Again, with those Felicia is in mid, not very healthy, it's going to make it a lot harder to retake B site. Kronwagens have to get active. BIP well situated to defend a B cap. These Felicia's going into mid are not going to be enough. As the first one falls in the Wyco. Look at Gotha, he's low now. Skillish takes another shot. And will they be able to pick up a Gotha? They do grab him. Davies able to get the kill. Like I said, from the left side. Or excuse me, from VIP spawn. Chertikov looking really low, and yeah, there's 1,000 points. Sure, just not able to make a legitimate effort to grab B side. Of course, if they had tried to, they would have been bled out very hard. Again, it just seemed like Churd was, you know, just not in the best position to counter the B side. Wasn't part of their strategy, and then they just kind of got stuck, weren't able to make a play into BIP spawn. Was able to pick up Agartha, which, again, was my Agatha, in my opinion, was the weak link to push B, but by the time they wanted to push B, their double Felices were just too low to do anything. One of them was at least half HP, the other one might have been lower. So just not healthy enough to make that play. Yeah, at first it seemed like they wanted to get into B site and push on Professor, who was grabbing the cap. But then they rethought about that, or they thought perhaps maybe not. But then again, by the time they wanted to push into B, they were just too low to be able to be useful. Their healthier teammates were behind them, not able to assist directly with HP sharing. "30 seconds to go for match 4. Churd running 2 15Bs as well again, along with the Ho-Ri, 2 Felices, 2 Kronwagens. VIP running their standard lineup of 4 Kronwagen, 2 Felices, and an Archer. Right, match 4. Churd sending their forces over to A and B side, and VIP moving their tanks over to C. So pretty much a mirror of what happened the last game, although it doesn't look like VIP is going to be sending both their forces into middle, sending a lot of forces over to C, to the deep side I should say. So that will take a little bit of extra time. And I think, yeah, Churd is probably going to be... Oh, they do grab... They're going into B. Gatha will have attempts at resets there. Let's get one in. And Forget Me Not reset once again, down to minus 860. These Kronwagens are going to be able to dump on him. Churd was able to grab A cap though, so they will have cap advantage at least, even if they don't end up getting B side. And it looks like the Kronwagens are... Oh, there, we're just waiting for the optimal moment. Forget Me Not continuing to bleed there. And now down to a one shot. Forget any chance of him grabbing B, even though Gatha is looking quite low. VIP has a good response on the B side reset. Churd can take notes for this. VIP does need to convert that. Oh, look at that! Down to 20 HP and is picked up. So, VIP now has the definitive cap lead. saying that although Gotha quite low, does get picked up by skill issue. So Churd retakes their cap advantage. Churd notably up on HP, despite the dumps onto the mid tank, forget me not. For Erisu, looking a little low at 1100. Damar N down to 1700 as well. Again, this is despite Churd running a TD, which will leave them down on HP. Although I suppose Professor in the RHM doesn't have that much HP either. Looks like BIP is making a play into the enemy spawn. Excuse me, their own spawn. Got a little confused there, guys. Skill shoot, trying to get out of there. Now Waiko all by himself, surrounded. He's gonna get bled hard, and he goes quickly. Full health to nothing in just a second. I'm not sure what the play was. Got ahead of his team, and he's gone for it. Davey making the long flank around, which does leave the remainder of the Churd tanks vulnerable to a push here. So, does look like just for Guy Fox getting pushed hard. Jid trying to get into B cap. MR as well looking to get shots into just for Guy. Let's see what Davey's doing. Davey making the long play around to C site. Does get spotted and trades a shot there. Now by himself, Noel and Professor could take this 2v1. I think they're gonna do it. Yeah, they're gonna take it. So Davey, honestly, kind of throwing his tank. He's not gone yet, but in a 2v1 will not last long, especially against the Clipper. Jit now looking low. Shoutade looking to pick him up. He goes. PAP looking still healthy. 980 caps now. Let's go to 950 with that kill. Just for Guy looking quite in trouble. He goes, and that's 1,000 points for Team VIP. Churd just making some plays that just not working out. Solo pushes, honestly. Davies push into the spawn, and then I can't remember who it was. One of the Felices on their team moving in by himself and just getting deleted. So that's that. Alright, moving on to Grand Finals, BIP and G7. But first we'll have to wait a minute or two. So I'm going to switch to the BRB screen, and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. as we await our first match in Grand Finals, just setting some stuff up behind the scenes. Now with under 3 minutes to go, I can reveal the rosters. VIP looking to bring a concept so far, 3 Kronvagans, 116, and 2 Felicias. And G7, as I was informed, I can say that's definitely shorter. G7, the Elites team, I've watched them a lot. I watched them in PYS 2, and now I'm seeing them here. They're running 4 Kronvagans, concept. T62A is an interesting choice, but I can see it, and that could be a that could be a corner crossing medium tank, and a concept. So it's of my opinion, I'm going to use the strat sketch to bring this up, that we know that C corner is the most widely contested section of the map on Port Bay, at least for pub matches. For comp, you can play A/B side, and that's what I would implore the South Spawn team, which is going to be VIP. I would implore them to play townside. It is really tough to go across, especially with they don't know this, but G7 running a medium tank, likely to go into the corner. North Spawn always has the advantage on seaside, able to get tanks across here and across the hill into the sea, like hill, I guess, mountain, what do you want to call it? Much easier. So we'll see what they do. See what they do. Via stream, thank you, Aslan. Alright, Grand Finals underway. We've been looking forward to this for the last couple days, and it's here now. VIP versus G7 for Group 2. And straight away we can see the speed boost activated. T62A going for the corner side, as the rest of G7 tanks are filing in for C. And looks like they will be met by VIP, so again, it'll be interesting to see. Kronvagan's not running speed boost. And we can see that G7 has arrived to seaside first. And here come the bleeds, as I expected. Escaping Moon getting the first shot. G7 asserting themselves on the seaside, and this will push VIP into an awkward position. They are also going to be guns down, as they have 2 tanks in mid, which are spotted, so we can see the Felicia and Concept are backing off. Let's get a little bit lower here. And look at those bleeds going to Agatha. I mean, it's almost as if I could have seen this coming. Yeah, Silence will be able to finish him off, I think. Yeah, he goes to Silence. Now Kaka into the Rainy, and Shinji able to take this 3v2. Notably, Mini Student does go down. And now G7 looking very good on seaside, now find themselves with Raul by himself against 3 VIP tanks. Escaping Moon is getting some bleeds across as well. And Jid does fall to in the Rainy. Professor picks up Kaka. And now Professor by himself, although we'll have Concept who's getting shot by Silence. This is pure chaos, and I'm here for it. Raul staying alive for now. Does have shots into MR and looks to clear him. Yeah, he gets the pickup. Noel looks to want to pick up Real. Escaping Moon probably should be getting his tank over into the gameplay, but so far is able to provide good support. Great position to work from there. He's pretty much unkillable. 709 is going to be going down to Silence, although Silence might go first, we'll see. To the Rainy getting flipped into Professor along with Xin Yi. And G7 just had this advantage on C from the beginning. Silence does pick up 709, but will be going shortly now. Escaping Moon getting himself in. Silence will have another shot there, so now Noel is going to get picked up. And we have the comfortable 3v1 against the one-shot 116. Shinny grabs the kill, and G7 takes his first match. It's good to see 34 around. The NA streaming GOAT, the guy that's been holding it up for comp for NA for a very long time, a couple of years now. Too happy 6 AM, he says. You know, I actually got some sleep. I went to bed at like, you'll see this in a few minutes, but I went to bed at like, I think it was like 9 o'clock or something, maybe like 9:30. Oops. Change the spawns as well. And then I woke up around 1 o'clock, unfortunately. I was hoping to sleep a little bit more. But at least I'm a little bit rested. It's not like I'm stayed up all night. So now with the spawns flip, we'll see if G7 from the south spawn will go into the corner. I would predict not. And we can see from the roster, probably the 262A, so it doesn't look like they're interested in the corner side. Excuse me, they still have it. They still have it. My bad, I was looking at Team VIP. They still have it, so we'll see what they do with it. VIP notably not running any medium tanks. They have double concept instead. Maybe they want to send those concepts to the corner. Double Felicia and triple Kron for VIP. And the G7 team, okay, again, running the T62A, 4 Kronwagens, a Felicia, and Concept 1B. Dude, same. Wait a minute, fire username. Alright. Hate to plug myself right now, guys, but we are one follower away from 150 on Twitch, so if you want to check out my Twitch channel, I would appreciate it. Alright, match 2 loading. And here we go. Get up in the air. Alright, so BIP definitely sending their tanks over to the seaside, and same thing with G7. Some speed boost activated. T6 with that super speed, able to get off to a good start. And he's going to have the corner uncontested. Perhaps, we'll see. But at least arrives first. Yeah, it looks like Concept will be crossing and is spotted. Escaping Moon is spotted as well. Escaping Moon gets a nice shot in as well. But the double Concept, ooh, 7-9 getting bled more. And 4 Aerosuit now taking it. It's a 12, minus 1200, minus 16. Huge bleeds going in, and Cock, I missed that entirely, is gone. My goodness, VIP into the Rainy, looking very low as well. So 7-9 and 4 Aerosuit, both low, but will be able to challenge Escaping Moon. They just cannot afford to make the push across into the Rainy. Continues to bleed, just a very standable position from there. Now getting struck from the side by Shinyi. This is a bit of a surprise. Able to bleed both the concepts to nearly one-shots. Escaping Moon will be able to capitalize on that. Does miss the first shot there. And we have an all-out brawl happening on the C corner Silence does pick up 4, 7, 9, and so now Escaping Moon has the corner for himself. Silence looking very low, and dies with the nearly full magazine. Got the Kron versus Felicia 1v1, although will be assisted by Escaping Moon from the corner. BIP looking healthy, but maybe not in the best of positions. Raul is going to go down with a shot in his mag. BIP does have the HP and tank advantage, but now I'd imagine their positions aren't as bad. They aren't being suppressed by as many guns. Mini Student, ooh, he could be caught out here. Shinyi is picked up by Null as well, so G7 in dire straits despite having good position with Escaping Moon. He is able to bleed. He needs to pick up Null somehow. That would give his team a chance. Continues to bleed Professor, who Mini Student will be able to pick up now. Have a shot to go. Escaping Moon trying to get out of there. Now, Mini Student versus MR. I mean, MR will pick him up very soon. Just needs one more shot. And does grab it. Escaping Moon now not able to escape from the Felicia, who might have him here. Null might have him instead. Yeah, Jit will be able to dump his reserve and pick up T62A. So again, both teams from Winning Port Bay coming from the north spawn on Seaside. It's almost as if the spawn is unbalanced. I don't know, guys. Yeah. Anyways, we're moving on to Faust. So let's get the strat sketch going for that. No point in illustrating what went wrong there for a losing team. We kind of called it already. Okay. With under a minute to go, we can look at the thrusters. Oh, you know what? Let me get the map trailer going as well. I forgot to do that. Okay. So with 36 to go now, BIP running their 3 Kronwagens Ho-Ri. I don't think I've seen a Ho-Ri from that. I've seen Ho-Ri from Churd. Maybe I'm misremembering. Anyways, 2 Felicias and RHM. G7 running 2 Felicias, T100, and 4 Kronwagens. So pretty standard lineups from both teams, maybe minus the Ho-Ri in my opinion. But it seems to be pretty popular on Asia. Alright, Faust is away. Here we go. VIP with speed boost activated. They're heading towards the BC side. Looks like G7 making their way, long way over to A side. Escaping Moon trying to get some spots perhaps. Yeah, not moving into B. Might spot up Gatha eventually. Let's grab Jit, able to spot him. Professor is stepping onto C side, so VIP will have that early cap advantage, and Escaping Moon escaping away from B. So no attempt made on D. And now Gatha moving for B side now. This could get awkward for G7. They have a lot of forces over to A and nothing to meet them there. So BIP will be leading 2 caps to 1. And honestly, BIP might just go for the trifecta here. They might go for D side as well. Nothing spotted. I think they've realized, BIP has realized that G7 has given up the entire town side. And are we going to see the cap here? Yeah, we are going to see it. Agatha getting into D. And now G7 has a long rotation. Kronwagens without speed boost. See what they are able to do, but minus 3 caps. I mean, this is going to be over in a minute or so. Unless G7 is able to retake cap side or get all 7 kills really fast. The Kronwagen pack making their way over to the enemy spawn. But it needs to go further than that. See some bleeds here. Null and the Ho-Ri getting to the, well, in a way to the backline now. Now the speed boosts are activated from G7. They're on the pursuit. Are they going to stop to grab C? No, they don't have anything lower. They just have their upper. Silence now getting picked a little bit by Agatha, and PYS who's looking to get around him. Shinya moving into B uncontested. Here's the real action. Reticle is active from G7. Let's take a look at Silence. He's going to be going down soon. Into the Rainy is the first drop. And now G7, 2 tanks down. 709 looking very low for BIP. Raul's going to finish him off right here. Get their first pick. Mini Student quite low now. And look at the caps, 800. Probably won't come down to it. Mini Student is low, and Jit will want to pick him up. He goes to MRN. And now the BIP team just making their counterattack. Jit is going to go down, I think, to the light tank. Yeah, picked up by Escaping Moon. Professor and Agatha are going to look to get some shots into Kaka. Look at G7. They were down on caps, but now they've retaken 3 sites and looking to grab D. But the real issue is the tanks they have remaining. They're in a 3v4 here. MR in the RHM looking to get around. Raul doesn't have that shot land and instead takes 900 for it. Agatha will be able to start the counterattack though on Raul. And MR looking to grab caps. Yeah, 4 caps does add up fast. So BIP is taking precautions, grabbing C site and grabbing D. Escaping Moon can't retake A because they already have it. Now BIP looking very comfortable on their cap lead in the 2v4. It's looking pretty good for BIP. Escaping Moon has to kind of just YOLO in to try to get the RHM. Also needs to step cap as well. So he can't really pursue the RHM for too much. Does just get off the cap and now will want to shoot for Irisu. But 980 BIP is going to be able to get this win, I think. 995, 998, and they do get 1,000 points. Escaping Moon not able to get the kill there in time. It was inevitable in that 1v3 situation. Yeah, I think G7 just took their tanks out of the fight from the beginning, and it's hard to respond to the free cap advantage that BIP had. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Sorry, guys. Ready up. A little sneak peek of the Faust trailer again. So BIP leading this 2-1. First to 4 is going to be the one to take it, and it will be the one to qualify directly into the professionals. I'm not aware of the top 8 standings, but it's possible that the other team will be able to qualify on the cups they've picked up. 30 seconds to go. The roster is looking pretty much the same. BIP holding on to their Hori. Alright, match 4 about to start. Here we go. VIP looking immediately towards Z side. Take a look at what G7 is doing. They're sending their tanks over to A side again. Escaping Moon making the same play he did last time, looking for spots in the middle. As VIP tanks wrap around the outside and go for the inside as well. They might be, again, looking to grab B. Looks like Agatha is making his way over there. And is this just a mirror strat? Both teams doing the exact same thing they did last time. G7 sending pretty much all of their tanks over to A side again. And they're not going to go around this time though. Looks like Escaping Moon's going to grab Cap, and the other tanks are going to funnel down the middle. Yeah, Agatha able to skate away for free, grabs B site, and C looking another viable option again. VIP just trying to decide how they want to situate their tanks for the incoming counterattack. Looks like Silence by himself down the middle, and the G7 tanks making their long rotation into the enemy spawn. All sorts of shots going into B, but nothing landing on Silence. Was able to get to the cap. Likely will be able to get it off. I don't think it will be a reset. Now 709 and Null need to be careful. They're not going to just get picked up free by this incoming Kronwagen assault. Looks like they have some support for now. Kaka taking it. Huge bleed there. The push from G7 has appeared to have stalled out, not continuing to push as they continue to bleed. So they're going to be backing off. And caps are even, but definitely the points are in favor of VIP. Shin Yi moving forward against 4 Arisu. Escaping Moon might be able to assist. Let's take a look at the corner. And MR just getting shots in his RHM. Silence now looking over to G. It'll just be him and J, I think. Professor might want to back up and look for shots. Oh, we just saw an ammo rack. Shin Yi got ammo racked by 4 Arisu. Not sure how much health that was, but it was probably pretty significant. Now Null is picked up. That's a kill. Raul storming in to take shots on 709. Mini Student also wrapping around, and we have Jit and Professor looking to get over and defend their D side. Silence is going to go down to Jit. Does get a nice shot into Professor as a parting gift. And the HP definitely in favor of G7 here. Mini Student does fall though. So we've got a 4v4. Escaping Moon takes a shot there for 4v2 on a crossing. Looks like they want to pressure MR. But Escaping Moon bleeding pretty heavily on that attempt. MR is going to take the fight here. And Escaping Moon on 181. He will be able to survive that shot from... Sorry, MR able to survive the shot from Escaping Moon. On a 1 is now able to help out his heavies. And G7 in a 2v3, although they are up on HP significantly. Jit about to fall from Raul, although he is able to survive that one shot somehow. And does go down to Raul. So caps are going to be in favor of G7 as they have 3-1. Even though BIP holding the lead very temporarily. And poor Arisu just looking to defend his cap, I guess. BIP not able to get over to B cap, that's the cap they need. And now G7 does have the cap points and they're going to be taking this, I think, cap. Hard to see anything else happening. Arisu making his way over to B, but it's too late. G7 picks up the win on 1,000 caps. So we're all even, 2-2 going into match 5. It's going to be on Desert Sands. This could be the chance for either team to pull away and take it, or we might be headed to a tiebreak if the map is Desert Sands is split once again. So the long rotation working out for G7 that time. It's able to hammer the VIP spawn and just kind of took it from there. I think that Amarak might have been instrumental though. No, excuse me. That was an Amarak on Xin Yi from G7, so ultimately not able to sway the result of the match. .15 seconds, G7 running 6 crons and 1 RHM. VIP keeping it fresh with 5 crons and 2 Felicias. No tank, no light tank for them. Alright, let's get reacquainted with Desert Sands. Here we go. VIP making a straight push into the town. Looks like G7 wants to make the crossing. They've got a radical collaboration activated just in case. 3 of them actually. Oh, hold on a minute. Poor Ursu looking low. MR takes a bleed there. A couple of missed shots. But a significant opening salvo from G7, that will give him a good advantage there. As MR continuing to bleed actually from Xin Yi. It looks like both teams have abandoned their desire for caps and they're just going to go for straight up shot trading. Look at this. Silence able to get some shots in his deep pull down position in the corner there. Professor not going to be able to get him out as we've got these 3 Kronwagens supporting him. Meanwhile, they're getting dumps into Agartha, and it looks like VIP is just getting shot from every direction here. G7 able to hold both ends of the train line. And now VIP making an attempt to dump into the middle. Kaka and Xin Yi looking low. VIP likely will be able to pick these 2 kills up, but they've got so many low health tanks in the middle. It's just going to take a couple of G7 full health Krons to move in there and start cleaning things up. Look at this VIP all situated in the middle except for Professor. That will allow G7 to get a lot of crossfire. Escaping Moon able to get his gun to work. As VIP tanks moving in. Look, Raul went from full to nothing in just seconds there. So all 7 tanks from VIP still up. So many one-shots to pick up. And I expect to see them fall now. Kaka able to survive for now. And yeah, here we go. The G7 tanks coming in from the rear. They're going to pick up kills. Just like that. And it went from 7v5 to 7v2. And now it's going to go to a 5v0 in just a second here. G7 pulls the noose tight. They grab match 5. I just want to say it's easy to drive down into the middle. It's hard to push out, because especially when you are not able to control at least one of these sides. If you're able to control both, it's great. If you're only able to control one, it's tough. You got to push into the opposite side, right? But when G7 was holding both ends of the train line, and BIP tries to make a move down the middle, you have to know as BIP you're going to get crossfired from both ends of the train line, and along with any tanks that are in the dunes that are shooting down on you. Being in that low ground position is just really tough. Like it's easy to go into it, it's hard to get out and push out of it. And then we even saw G7 tanks coming from the rear, so they were really shot from all directions here. Anyways, let's swap spawns here. Get ready for match 6. G7 on match point. Just need one more win, and VIP needs to win the next one to force a tiebreak. Taking this moment to check Discord real quick. And look at G7 running the 215Bs, the 4 215Bs. This could get interesting in the dunes. I've seen this before. 215Bs with the Hesh can be a great counter to Longboggins. Alright, here we go. Potentially the last match here. Yep, he needs to win again to force tiebreak. Looks like they'll be sending their tanks across the ridgeline. And G7 taking up the mantle of going town. Ooh, blind shot just goes by. Not quite landing. As G7 does grab C, they're able to grab that cap before Professor's able to get to A. Like, we can notice that Agatha is taking the same position as G7 had last time, though that Silence, I believe, was occupying. Now G7 could find themselves in a tough position here, especially if they lose this pivotal crossing here. G7 has to keep tanks back to prevent VIP from taking this crossing. But yes, VIP will have to make a play as they are down on cap. So it looks like G7 rotating some tanks back to spawn. There we go, speed boost. Let's get back into the follow these tanks here. I say get back in the action. Action's about to begin with a big dump onto Null. He's gonna go down in seconds. Just like that, he's gone. Kaka and Silence taking bleeds on the crossing. Escaping Moon able to pick him up there. And now BIP tanks on a bit of a retreat. They're trying to push onto Shinyi. You see an opportunity. For Urisu has to be careful. He's going to be left alone, so G7 will want to pick him up. Agatha moved forward to grab C-Cap, just mentioned that. And Shinyi all by himself, he's going to get taken out by VIP quickly. He does fall. So both teams running 6v6 right now. 709, the Kings is all by himself, and he's going to find himself getting shot by multiple 215Bs. 2 shots in the mag. He's got to think about dumping that now. As he does. Poor Urisu, just trying to survive as long as he can. I'm sure many student will have something to say about that once his clip is reloaded. Concept will have to expose himself to get safe on the other side of the train line. Skaka does go down. 709 still alive. And BIP well situated. G7 oh, look at that. Escaping Moon getting pounded by the clips there. And yeah, Fort Urisu does go down to Meisu, got mentioned. But Escaping Moon, ooh, they do pick up 709 though, notably. Escaping Moon now is going to go down. And Cap's definitely in favor of VIP. We can look at 825. Silence now getting pushed by Professor and MR. He's going to go as well. Got a bit of out of the fight. And it's right now it's a 3v3, although Silence will be going down shortly. He does go down now. VIP at 870, they need to get clear as how. Or figure out how to stop the C-Cap, but they don't have a light tank to do so. So we got Raul moving forward with his HP. He's going to look to pick up J there. The Professor needs to be careful, but he's going to... looks like he's skating away, as I say that. All they need to do is survive VIP, and they can force a tiebreak here. Professor just looking to anchor his C side, I think. And Raul needs to make a play on C. There's no other option, but I don't think he's going to get there in time. Where did... there's Professor. Moving around, just trying to get spots. Has to ignore the B. And... yeah, I think he's going to reach it, actually. I think he's going to reach C just in time. It might be like 955 or 995, though. Professor moving in, but Raul with so much more HP is not going to allow Professor to just make an all-out brawl. Although he will be able to reset the cap. Now Gatha moving into B side. G7 needs to figure out how to reset that as well. Professor realizes this, and now it's just going to push on the Mini Student. And once Mini Student falls, it will be game over. Although Professor moving around. And the reset doesn't go in time. Agatha able to get the pick on B and wins the game. So we are headed to the tiebreaker. And it will be Alpenstadt, okay. This is it, folks. This is going to be the last match of the day, which means the stream is going to be concluding very soon. Minutes to go. All the marbles, remember, winner of this is moving on to the professionals tournament, guaranteed. Doesn't matter what the cups are. I can actually, after the stream is over, I might be able to pull up the leaderboard. We'll see. I try not to make too many changes to my OBS setup on the fly, but I'll give it a try. G7 has the 2-100, 2 Felices, and 4 Kronwagens. The BIP is still deciding what they want to run. So far they've locked down the RHM. Looks like they've gotten 3 Kronwagens, a 116 and maybe 2 Felices. No, 1 Felice, 2 116s. Again, 3 Krons and an RHM. Both teams are running a light tank. There we go. So glad that we got a tiebreaker as our grand finals. Both teams wanting to win this so badly. Alright, I had to cut the intro off a little bit there. It started late. Anyways, match 7. This is the tiebreaker match of Grand Finals, PYS 3, Day 3, Group 2. And we can see Escaping Moon getting very aggressive into the middle at the beginning of the match. Just looking for spots here. Followed behind by his team. His team moving to B and C side. We can see BIP looks to occupy the A side. Mini Student and into the Rainy, wanting to anchor position, prevent BIP from pushing into their spawn. And it looks like BIP will have the cap advantage on A. They're able to grab it before the G7 tanks can get the cap on C. So now BIP is wondering, should we push into the spawn? They are pursuing Mini Student for now to get good bleeds on him. And he's returning fire into Professor, but bleeds a little bit more as well. G7 wrapping their way around. They might want to push onto 4 Irisu, who is spotted. 709 does get a nice bleed from across the map. The second one goes into, I think it's Raul. Now Kaka half his HP. He might get bled by J, Felice. Silence trying to step onto B cap. This could be huge for G7 if they're able to get it off. Does get reset, so we'll need a little bit more time on the cap. Continuing to get reset. Looks like BIP is all over that with Professor in the light tank. Although that one does miss, so may give Silence a bit of an opportunity. Does move forward. Kaka is picked up, but Silence does grab the B cap, so G7 in a strong position here. Excuse me, Kaka not the one to go. It is J instead, so 709 looks to change that. He wants to clip into Kaka, but he's going to be bleeding from Brawl and Shinyi. Shinyi also looking low. He's the first one to go. Now Kaka will be next. 709 moving in on him, and now Raul in a tough position here against a lot of BIP tanks. Will G7 be able to reassert themselves on this side of the map? They're down 2 guns now. They will want to pick up Gatha. Mini Student looking kind of low though. Okay, it's down to a 1-shot. G7 was looking very strong, but now we have Professor on C cap. Escaping Moon trying to flip A. So if G7's able to hold on defensively, they might be able to win this. But BIP definitely has the gun advantage. BIP not making a move into B, and that's, I would imagine, pretty wise. For G7 setting up defensively. Many anchoring the back on a 1-shot. So he just needs to prevent himself from getting spotted. G7 up to 820 now. Noel takes a bit of a bleed. Arisu trying to go down the middle. He's taking damage. Silence may just want to push on him. He's going to do that. He'll pick him up with one more shot. Now we do see BIP stepping the B side. The kills are even. Ricochet happens there. Silence trying to get back. Does get bled pretty hard by MR, and now Noel may want to shove that. Silence does go down. G7 to 9-10 now, but BIP was able to grab B caps, so they're going to be winning on points if no kills happen. Escaping Moon wants to pick up 7 or 9. Has to get deterred by Professor. MR on a one shot, but into the Rainy is on reload. Able to grab him. BIP on 960 now. This match is super close, but I see BIP is just not going to be able to be deterred, and they do reach 1,000 points, so they are going to move on. G7, so close, but not able to do it. VIP able to keep their tanks alive at the end there, and that B cap was pivotal to retake. What a match there. Well done to VIP. They absolutely deserve their win. And they are moving on to the professionals. G7 might be moving on as well on cups. I'll have to take a look. Someone else might know. If you know in chat, you could tell me. Some people might have done the calculations already. Alright. So I'm going to take a minute here to just try to bring up the leaderboard. So just stay with me as I struggle in the background. Okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna make this visible so I can zoom this in. Let's go to the website. Also, while we're doing this, I can look at the chart in game. Let's see if the winner of Group 1 is over. No, they're still playing. So 2G, IC, and INS in the upper bracket final. Grand finals, excuse me. So they're still playing. So their match will be over probably pretty soon. Sorry guys, working in the background. Let's see. Oh, I think I had to go to Hall of Fame. That's right. That's good enough. So you guys can see the leaderboard here. So Reckham, 6IX, Island Boys, Flame, those teams are all qualified. BIP will be moving in as well. And it's either INS, oh yeah, okay, so actually yeah, in a way this is almost irrelevant actually, because these bottom 4 teams, 5, 6, 7, and 8, are all playing in grand finals, so in a bit of an anticlimactic fashion, even the teams that lose the grand finals, both of them will be moving on. So that's good to hear if you're a fan of those teams. And we'll see them in the professionals soon. I don't know if I'll be covering that. We'll see based on my schedule. But anyways, very proud of VIP for getting that win. And actually we can kind of refresh this. Let's take a look. Okay, the match probably might be decided already, but I just don't know what the result is. Take the third stage as well. Maybe it's refreshed on the website. No, okay, yeah, so we can see here that BIP was able to win on that tiebreak. Thrilling fashion. And while these matches were close too, both of the upper bracket, finals matches, upper bracket and lower bracket went to tiebreaks. And I think the only way that INS and 2GIC are still playing is if their set must have been really close too. So anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching the APAC coverage. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be present for NA tonight. I will be with family. And yeah, some stuff came up. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it for me tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in to support. I was able to reach 200 subscribers on YouTube, and we almost got 150 on Twitch. We're just a -1 from that. But yeah. Also, I think I forgot to switch my screen. I did, yeah. But let me just show something real quick, because I was talking nonsense, I guess. Here's the clan leaderboard, so we can see the teams from 5 through 8th. All 4 of those teams are present in the grand finals from groups of 1 and 2, so even the losers, again, will be moving on. Okay, let's make that invisible now. Forgot to transition my screen. Okay, see you guys soon, and take care. Have a great day.